Here are the top 10 most important things you need to know about matrices. Must know number 1. What is a matrix? A matrix is a rectangular array of numbers arranged into rows and columns. So here's a sample of what a matrix would look like. And the size or order of a matrix is said to be m by n, where m is just the number of rows the matrix has, and n is the number of columns. If I wanted the size of this sample matrix, I notice that it has 2 rows, and I'll number those rows, row 1 and row 2, and it also has 3 columns. And I'll number those columns 1 through 3. Because this matrix has 2 rows and 3 columns, we could say that this is a 2 by 3 matrix. And let's give this matrix a name. Let's say this is matrix A. So I could say matrix A is a 2 by 3 matrix. Now for this matrix A, there are 6 elements, and all 6 elements have a unique position within the matrix. The position of all of the elements that make up matrix A could be defined based on their row and column indices, I and J, where the index I states what row number the element is in, and the index J states what column number it's in. So all 6 of these elements have a unique position that can be defined using this notation. So how that would look within the matrix would be this element here that is in row 1 and column 1 would be element A1, 1. And this element, which is in row 1, column 2, would be element A1, 2. And this element, which is in row 1, column 3, would be element A1, 3. And I'll also fill in the notations for the elements that are in row number 2. Now that you know what a matrix looks like, how to describe its size, and how to reference any of the elements in a matrix based on its row and column, let's do an example. Let's say I have matrix B. Let's state the size of this matrix, and also find the value of element B24 and B32. To define the size of the matrix, I need to know how many rows and columns does it have. Remember, rows are horizontal, so we have 3 rows, and columns are vertical, so there are 4 columns, which means this is a 3 by 4 matrix. Now, if I want element B24, remember the first index is the row number, and the second index is the column number. So I'm looking for the element that is in row 2, column 4. I can see based on where those lines intersect that I'm looking at that element right there, which has a value of 4. And for element B32, I'm looking for the element that is in row 3 and column 2, which would be this element right here, which has a value of 5.